Hello and welcome to the Algiers Auditorium. Come on in. As one of the managing partners of the Algiers Auditorium, I want to first thank you for taking this tour with me and invite you to know all our services available. The host's job is to actually make sure that your guest names are on the guest list and check their temperature. Throughout the event, the hostess will be responsible for wiping down the doors with Lysol disinfectant wipes to make sure the doors are sterilized at all times. So one of the things that makes us unique is the fact that we provide you with 3 tables to utilize in any purpose you see fit for your event. These tables over the last couple of years have been utilized for many different things. Sign-in booklet, gift table, party favors, money box, etc., etc. We provide these tables so your guests, upon arrival, have a place to put the things that you want them to drop off and grab. So here at the Algiers Auditorium, we keep in mind a whole lot of different things to make sure it's easy for you. So when we design these packages with one purpose in mind, making it easy for you as a client. We provide table linen options in white, black, and ivory. And as you can see, these table linens have different metallic options being silver, gold, and rose gold, along with clear and or white Chivari chairs with any color sash combination that you select. My main goal in building these packages is you go to one facility for one purpose: decor, food, bar, staffing. Now we'll talk about the bar. So one of the things that makes our food and bar packages extremely unique is 2 options: house brand liquor, beer and wine, or top shelf with beer, wine, liquor, and non-alcoholic drinks as well. Our mixologists have had years of experience and love crafting cocktails specifically for your event that go with the theme as well as the color of your hosted event. At our facility, one of the things I pride myself on is making sure that our bar is as diverse as our food menus as well as our decor options. What I mean by that is, our bar, you have a well brand bar, which is standard in all packages, or you can upgrade to a top shelf bar. So here, I provide multiple different whiskeys, multiple different cognacs, Hennessy of course, Douce, wines. All of our bar packages are standard in 4 whites and 2 reds. Top shelf bar has Heinekens and Coronas. When we get into our vodka selection, I have multiple different Ciroc options along with Kettle One, Grey Goose, Tito's, and Belvedere vodkas. Rums, multiple different flavored rums, gins, as well as tequila beverages. What this does is allow your guests to come up to the bar and look for what their preferred beverage is versus me as a business owner saying, hey, here's your top shelf bar and it's one option of a whiskey and one option of a vodka. I prefer diversity because your crowd is diverse, so I want the bar to reflect that diversity, and plus it makes your event much better. Over on this side of the facility is the area where we put a few other buffet stations. These buffet stations can be executed in multiple different ways. When your guests come in, we have our soup station. Our soup station is designed to where your guests can walk up to, pick up a bowl, see our buffet attendant, get the dish or get the meal, and actually continue on to their table. We also provide a cake table for all events. We provide a linen, and as you can see, we spotlight the cakes as well. What that does is, when the event is, whether it's daytime or nighttime, you can actually see the cake. We cut the cake, we serve the cake. There's nothing for you, your family, or your guests to do when you actually select us as the venue of choice for your next event. We do have another buffet station for most of our larger menu options, and the same thing applies. A person walks up, they pick a dish, they stand in line within social distancing regulations, they get their meal and they move on to their station. Our staff is back there to serve and assist any and everybody for any and all meal options. Inside of the Algiers Auditorium is a blank canvas. Around you, we can utilize the stage. We incorporate pipe and draping and uplighting. And with those complimentary decor options that we provide as far as black, white, ivory table linens, gold, rose gold, and silver centerpieces, we make sure that the look that you're looking for is executed throughout the event. Not to mention, we have multiple different sashes for you to select from, whether it's a black and rose gold option, a green, a red, a blue, doesn't matter to us. We want your event to look like you and feel like your personality. On each table, we incorporate table numbers so that when guests arrive, we can tell them that they'll be seated at table X, Y, and Z. We also roll all our utensils inside a linen napkin, so when they sit at the table, it's designated for them at the seating arrangement that you selected for them. We provide a dance floor for majority of all of our events, specifically weddings, parties, things of that nature. And the room itself can be very diverse. It can be open for 200 guests, including the stage, or it can be broken down in half to 50, 25, 75 folks. It doesn't matter. Our diversity of layouts is what makes us unique, due to the fact that we work with you so your event looks the way you want it to look, it flows the way you want it to flow, your guests enjoy the way you wanted them to enjoy. All we were was just the architect and an orchestrator of the symphony that you had in your mind. So at the end of your event, when your guests thank you for inviting them and we've exceeded their expectations, we've exceeded your expectations, we work hard for you. So if you remember, we have multiple decor options, we have multiple menu options, we have multiple bar options. Now you see we have multiple layout options. This is one of the reasons that we're one of the most sought after venues here in the city of New Orleans. So now that we've actually seen the main room of the Algiers Auditorium, I'd like to bring you to our main buffet station closest to our kitchen. Here is where our staff actually takes the time to serve your guests the menu options that you selected for your event. We print off and label all menu items so that they can be seen by your guests throughout the entire evening. Our staff wears gloves as well as masks. They take their time with the carving station, utilizing knives and things of that nature to hand people the plate. We have social distancing signs on the floor, so when we actually call your guests out by table numbers, they come out in a responsible order where we don't have a lot of congestion for the guests as well. So as your guests are in line, we did install social distancing signs every 6 feet apart to be within compliance. But we also installed the automated hand sanitizer station near the buffet station. So if a guest feels as though they just need their hands sanitized without actually washing, they do have that option. One of the other things is there's a staff member whose sole purpose and sole job is to actually stand and hand your guests plates before they actually arrive at the buffet. So when you have a large event, not only can a staff member hand you a plate here, but we also have a staff member that's handing a plate from here. So as your guests are circling and seeing what the menu options down the buffet line are, they never have to touch or contaminate other people's dishes as they're going down the line. My staff controls everything from start to finish throughout the whole event.